Oh.
Okay. What's up, everybody? TBJ in the building. What's up, everybody? Another edition of the Lab Tech Show. I see my personal partner, Revis, is in the building. Hit the spot, 1006 is here. In the trading is here. Oh, man, we got a whole show. I like the regulars are pulling up. They waiting for Revis to do his word of the day. What's up, Revis? How you doing, player?
What's going on, TBJ?
Hey, man, we got some stuff, man. We've been doing our thing. We're going to talk about it a little bit later on, right? Yeah, we got a show called Conversations, y'all, tomorrow at 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying, Revis?
Yes, sir. And hey, I'm glad people have been engaging, and they're really going to like it.
Oh, yeah, I think they're going to like it, too. Yeah, we got a nice show. But look, we got the tech news going down tonight. You know what I'm saying, Revis? Look, this is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Apple warranty. We're going to be talking about Uber's new rollout. Mint mobile deal. What? And then time to evaluate streaming services. That's what Tallboy say. And then you're going to talk about Logie. Oh, yeah. Let us know in the city and state where you're tapping in from. Let us know where you're watching the show from, y'all. And we're going to start this show momentarily. We got 17 seconds. Y'all ready? We're going to start on time. I'm so proud of Tallboy. Ain't you proud of him, Revis?
Yeah, he's on time. We haven't had any hickey bobos today. Knock on wood.
There we go. Without further ado, it is the Lab Tech Show.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's another edition of the Lab Tech Show. We here, y'all. Middle of the summer. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Wednesday, it's a little hot outside. You know, what's the weather like in your area? My name is Tallboy, and we're here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. And the goal at the end of the day is for you to walk away understanding what's coming down the pipeline. So we're not trying to preach at you. We want to have a conversation with you. We want you to discuss with us, and we can just have a little back and forth dialogue. And when it actually happens in your neighborhood and in your area, we're ready for it. We're not like, oh my God, I wasn't ready for it. So that's kind of what the premise of the show is. I got my man Revis here. What's going on, Revis? How you doing, brother?
Hey, tall boy, what's going on, man? I'm a little logy today, but I am. We all right.
Boy, that man always got something with this word of the day, man. My man in the trading said it's a 7 a.m. morning show for him. Man, wow, that's what's up. Thank you for joining us first thing in the morning on your side of the country. He said he is in Vietnam. Man, thank you, Vietnam. He also got hit the spot 1006. She's here. She said, "Hey fam, how y'all doing?" Uh-oh. So basically both of your what do you call those people? Both of your
Those are my
critics.
biggest critics.
Yeah, your critics, they ready. They ready to see how you ready to roll. And then Mama D is here. Awesome Fun Things is here. Thank you so much for pulling up. And they said, "Hey Revis, everybody ready to give you some love, man." So that's what's up. So we got a poll question. Let us know, what do you think has room for growth? Let us know. That is a poll question that we do have set up for you guys, and we would love for you to let us know. What do you think has room for growth? Let us know. It could be possibly wearables for health and safety, smart home energy tech, connected car tech, and spatial computing and mixed reality. Let us know if that's over your head. Spatial computing and mixed reality is what is that? The Oculus and the Apple Vision. Car tech, GPS systems, smart home energy that could be ring systems or something for your kitchen, and then wearables for health and safety. Those are like those little ring fingers or the Apple watches or Google watches or something like that. So hopefully that'll help you out. So let us know in the comments, what do you think has room for growth? And while we're doing all of that, my avatar, he's going to tell you what we're going to be discussing today.
Hey, my DHI.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, TB2 Tall Boys Avatar, and I'm coming at you live from the Lab Tech Show. It's Wednesday, you already know what time it is, 8 p.m. We're in the house, so look, we got the juice for you tonight. Uber's making some moves, trying to pair up women riders and drivers. We got to talk about that. And Apple? They done dropped a new warranty that covers 3 whole products for a cool $20 a month. We'll break down if that's a glow up or a waste of cash. Plus, Mint Mobile is serving up a year of unlimited for half off, and we're asking the real questions. Do you even need all them streaming services? And y'all know the deal. Revis is in the building to bless us with the word of the day. Tonight, he's taking us to school on Logi. Get your learn on. So, before we dive into all this fire content, do me a solid, fam. Take a minute, hit that share button, and send the link to a friend or two. Let's get this whole crew engaged and jumping in the comments. We appreciate y'all rolling with us. Don't go nowhere. TBJ, it's your time to do your thing, and let's get into these rules. I will holla at y'all. I'm out.
Well, guys, I'm having a hard time trying to find TBJ, so I do apologize. I don't know where TBJ is. He hiding somewhere. Bear with me. I don't know where TBJ went. Maybe he disappeared on me, but well, look, it can't be. Well, there you go. I found him. How y'all doing, TBJ? Where you at, man? Let the people know what's up.
Yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Uh-oh.
Started from the bottom, now
What's
the whole
up,
team here.
everybody? TBJ in the building. Started from the bottom, now we're here. We got a whole show, y'all, but we here to talk tech today. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Look, welcome to the Lab Tech Show. My name is TBJ, and this is how you can participate. You can watch on your phone or on your TV. Now, look, comment, you know what I'm saying? Now, look, let us know how you really feel. Now, this tech is here, and you can't say that Tall Boy, Revis, and myself told you that this is how it goes down, all right? So, come on now. We are multi-streaming on multiple platforms, so we would love for you, if you are watching on another channel, to pull up on us at the Lab Tech Show. So, without further ado, my partner, Revis, he got this song called Sexy Man that he like. Will you help me sing it, please, ladies?
Yeah, Mr. Sexy Man.
He gonna break down the word of the day.
What your name is?
Let's see if he's smart today, y'all.
Yeah, Mr. Sexy Man.
Roll tape, Tall
What your
Boy.
name is? What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, my man, how you doing, player?
I'm doing pretty well, my personal partner.
Hey, man, we been doing our thing, man. We on 2 nights a week. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, they get to see a little bit more of us.
Yeah. So where you hanging out today?
I am actually in Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, you back home?
Yeah, I'm home for a couple days here.
I don't know. Do you sound happy to be home? Are you getting some fishing in? You gonna be with your boo? What's going on? Why you sound so
You know,
down?
actually, it is going to be extremely hot tomorrow. And with it being extremely hot, I'm not going to be able to get any fishing in. And the The boo thing is here. She's outside right now.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well, you gotta get you one of those misting fans. You know what I'm saying? Where you get out there and have the fan blowing and let it be battery operated and put it in a bucket of water and let the water just kind of mist on your face with you and your boo.
Right. No, but just for me. Don't worry about her. She all right. I can make her sweat other kind of ways.
Oh Lord. Well look, we ain't gonna go down that road. Look, we got this word of the day, y'all. It's called logie. And I'm gonna give you the definition and a sentence. We don't need no sweating, okay? Logie, like sluggish and groggy. Logie describes a person who is not able to think or move normally because of being tired, sick, or something that moves slowly and ploddingly. The way the sentence reads, the heavy meal left me feeling logy and in need of a nap. Break it down for me, Revis.
Boy, I love that word for today because Revis has been on this truck, and that's the way I'm feeling right now. Real logy. I'm feeling real sluggish and groggy right now. Man, oh man, I like that word because it describes a lot of people, especially in this town that I'm in, because it seems like people been stuck in the same place for years and years, and they're real sluggish and not getting out and getting jobs, and they're still doing the same thing they were doing 10 years ago. They being real logy. So the truck driver, after a long day of driving, finally settled down and he was feeling logy. Boy, how about that for a sentence? I'm doing pretty good now.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay, I'm not mad at it. Logie. So basically, if you been working or just been stuck in your ways for a long time, you just get a little sluggish and you get logy. Is that what you're saying?
Right. And then, with a truck driver, once you've been driving all day and you finally shut down, you ain't got to see all them white lines and drive for all the people around you and everything. You get logy. Hey, you get sluggish, you get groggy. It's time to take a nap.
Okay, all right. Well, let's let the audience decide how did Revis do on the word of the day. One, this was too easy. Two, I'm not impressed. Three, he had it, but had to be extra. Four, I look forward to this segment. Or five, this man delivers every week. Great job. 1 through 5, let us know in the comments how did Revis do on the word of the day. Uh, Revis, we're gonna see what they say. Hopefully, that they give you some positive feedback. They say no to the sentence. That's what hit the spot 1006 said. She said she not feeling
And
it.
I wouldn't expect anything else from her.
Oh man. Yeah, she giving you a hard time as always. Yeah. Um, oh, she's starting something, man. She said TVJ is doing a better job. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
Boy, the hate be coming in. I wonder what In the Trading got to say. He quiet over there. Okay. Oh, In the Trading said one. This word of the day made me feel logy. Oh man, I can't. Well, look, you did a decent job. We would challenge everybody to use the word logie throughout the week and expand your vocabulary. So when you feel sluggish, just tell somebody, "I'm not sluggish. I'm just logie," and they're like, "What's that?" Like you gotta level up. You know what I'm
Right. There
saying?
you go. Just
Yeah.
tell them you're logy. I'm logy.
Oh yeah, I'm logy today. That's what's up. I'm just feeling logy. All
And
right, well.
with today being Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
you know, tomorrow, hey, we shine tomorrow. We need everybody to show up and show out tomorrow.
Oh, what
We
happened
also have a
tomorrow?
word of a day tomorrow.
Oh, we got a word of the day tomorrow. Let the people know, because everybody may not know what's going on, Revis.
Everybody been wanting to know a little bit about me and you.
Right, right,
So me and
right.
you, so me and you on Thursday night, we just have conversation.
Yeah, we
We
have
have
a
a relationship
conversation.
show,
A who?
and we just a relationship show. You know, y- I don't do ships, but I could give people advice on their relationships.
Oh, okay. Well,
And at 7 o'clock on Thursday evening, Eastern time,
mm-hmm.
we have a show. I need everybody to tune in and join up. We got a special guest tomorrow.
Oh, okay. What we're gonna be discussing tomorrow?
We're actually going to be discussing parental guidance. So you know how you get with your new boo and everything all lovey dovey and everything, but your boo got children,
Mm-hmm.
you got children,
Mm-hmm.
and and eventually you got to meet them.
That's
So
true.
you want to know the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and everything. Check out the show tomorrow because we're gonna tell you how to do things.
Okay, all right. That's what's up. So tomorrow, if you guys are free, Thursdays at 7 o'clock, we're gonna have a conversation. This is a summer series that Revis and I are gonna be doing. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow if you're available. All right. Parental guidance is what we're gonna be talking about. Okay, that's what it is.
That's right. And if you haven't checked the first 3 episodes, you might want to check those out also.
Right, and they right here on the Lab Tech Show, y'all. So y'all can just go scroll through, and if you see the red and white logo, that's us. Pull up. Let us know in the comments what you think when you watch the show. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta get up out of here. Tallboy wants to talk tech news, so you gonna hang out with him, or what you gonna do, player?
I'm hanging today. I'm just gonna hang out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to Tallboy. Y'all have a good one, y'all. I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later on.
All right, later, TBJ.
Slogy and sluggish. Yeah. I was feeling that way today. I just wasn't feeling just right, just getting in front of this computer to set all this stuff up. But another programming note, if you guys are free, today is Wednesday. That's the Lab Tech Show. Tomorrow is Conversations with TBJ and Revis. And then if you're free, one of our people on that's a family member of the show, Awesome Fun Things, he is having his 1000th episode. So it's at 8:15 in the morning. If you can make a programming note, if you're up at 8:15 Eastern, I think that's 5:15 if you're on the West Coast, he will be doing his live show, and it's his 1000th episode, and he's giving away a lot of prizes. 1000 episodes, that's a lot. So the goal is to hopefully get like awesome fun things, and hopefully we can have that longevity just like him. So 8:15 on Friday. So tomorrow's conversations, Friday, 8:15 in the morning, not at night, 8:15 in the morning. If you're up, just tap into awesome fun things. All right. Hopefully y'all will tap in and maybe you might win some cool prizes. All right. Revis, you ready to get into this tech news, man?
I'm ready to get into it. I'm really interested in this Uber thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we got Apple warranty, Uber new rollout, Mint mobile deal, and we're gonna talk a little bit about streaming services. Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. And man, I'm telling you, it's been all over the news today. Uber, they're saying, hey, they want to pair women riders with women drivers. So they want you guys to feel safe. Now, this is nothing new because Lyft has already been doing something like this, but I guess they want to just catch on to the fray and say, come on, we're going to be a part of this as well. Maybe more people, I don't know if more people ride Uber versus Lyft. I don't know how that works, but some people feel uncomfortable riding with men because they get harassed. And or maybe a man is picking you up and you're sitting in the back seat and you're getting harassed, or vice versa. That could, you're a driver and you're feeling uncomfortable. So basically, they're just saying their main idea is to let women riders get paired up with women drivers, and they're going to try it out in LA, San Francisco, and Detroit first. So if you're in one of those cities, I think Shirley P is a resident out there in the California area. Maybe she might be able to uh, tell us how that experience is, if that's something that she does. And they said if it's all good, they're going to expand it. So this is how it works. If you are a woman rider, you can select an option to have a woman driver. You can request it on demand, reserve it for later, or just set it as a general preference in your app settings. And they're saying for women drivers, they can also toggle it as a setting to only receive requests from women riders, especially during those late night hours when you're just trying to get to the money. All right. And then they can switch it on and off whenever they want. Now, here's a few things that you need to pay attention to. There's no guarantee that you're going to get it. They said it's only about 20% of Uber drivers are women. So you may have a longer wait time if you're dead set on getting a woman driver. As I mentioned earlier, Lyft is already doing this. They have a program called Women Connect, and it's been around since 2023. And it's for the women and non-binary people. So Uber is playing a little catch up here. And they're also saying there's no program that says I only want a male driver with a male rider. There's no programs out there for that. And the question is there a thing called the pink tax or the lady tax? Because are they going to raise the prices on the women because of this? Because this is a feature that they're rolling out. Okay, so are they going to charge the women a little bit more? So this is a good look for Uber, but they've had some safety issues in the past, and it's about giving women more control and peace of mind when they're on the move. So the question that I have for you is Uber's new rollout good? 1, this is just a copycat of what Lyft is doing. 2, women need to be comfortable. 3, if women can have this option, why don't the men have it? Or 4, this is just a way to keep the women happy. 1 through 4, let me know in the comments. Do you like Uber's new rollout? Is it good, or is it just, another gimmick? Let me know. Let me know. What you think, Revis?
Well, I put it in the chat, and my question is, what if a woman requests another woman, and there's no other woman around, but there's a man who identifies as a woman? Would she get him?
Only
I'm
you,
just saying, this is 2025.
only you find stuff like this, man. So she's identifying as non-binary, is what you're saying?
Right.
Well, they said that they're not doing that. In Lyft, they're doing that, but Uber's not doing that. So if they're saying that they're non-binary, it doesn't matter because you're either going to get a woman or a man. But if you're saying you're non-binary, they didn't want any legal issues, so they're just saying plain and simple, this is just what it is.
Okay. I think it's a good thing. I think women should be comfortable. I feel like if they make them feel safer and they're going to make more money at Uber, then that's a good thing. Because my sister is an Uber and Lyft driver in Detroit.
Mm, okay. Well, like she hit the spot 1006 said that is a great question that you did ask that, but Uber is saying that they're not getting into the non-binary conversation. You're either a man or you're a woman. So they're not getting into that the way Lyft did, if that makes sense.
Okay. And I just want to commend hit the spot 1006.
Why is that?
But for some reason, she's been on my side for a little while.
Well, that's a good thing, man. That's positive. Okay, so a couple things to consider about this whole Uber deal: safety first, peace of mind, trust and comfort, flexibility for drivers, and setting a precedent. So, I mean, does any of that stand out to the women that use Uber, or does it not matter? I mean, I know trust and comfort of knowing that you can have a ride to and from. Um, not knowing that you're going to be harassed, you're going to be hit on, or maybe they may turn off their light or turn off the ride and take you somewhere that you're not supposed to be going, as opposed to the designated ride. You would think that the every driver is going to be good, but you don't really know where people's minds are. So just wanting people to be safe and feeling comfortable. But like I said, I think one of my concerns is, what if a man doesn't want to get caught up in a situation where he's getting in the car with another woman and then she makes a claim, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. So let me see. Uber's profile setting: man, woman, non-binary, preferred not to say, and remove my gender info. Says awesome fun things. Let's see. Hit the spot 1006 is doing too much. She said she been drinking. All right. I'm not going to get into all of that. All right. We're going to move on over here to our next article. Now, y'all know Tallboy does not do Apple. I was going to let TBJ do this whole thing, but I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to be good. People say you can't be just talking tech and you don't talk about Apple. Well, okay. I'm gonna be a little bit more mature over here, and we're gonna talk a little Apple, okay? Apple's new warranty covers 3 products for $20 a month. They're basically saying that, hey, you already have, what is it, AppleCare, and you're already in a situation where it only covers your phone. But they're saying, hey, we want to protect all of your devices, and it's gonna cost you, a small fee, but we got you. And they're saying that they just dropped a new warranty plan called AppleCare One. It's rolling out today. It was announced today. It rolls out on July 24th. And for $19.99 a month, you can get 3 of your Apple devices covered, including iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, Apple Watches. And they said this new plan also offers theft and loss protection for your iPad and Apple Watch, which is a major move. And it is also designed to make things easier and can save you some money if you got multiple devices. Now, some things to consider. Device eligibility is you can add any device up to 4 years old, but they must be in good condition and pass a diagnostic test. Theft and loss. The expanded theft and loss protection for iPads and Apple Watches is a serious plus, especially if you have multiple devices. And then they're also saying cost savings depending on the device you have. You could save a few dollars compared to paying for a separate AppleCare Plus plans. And then it's account based. So this plan only covers devices on the same Apple account. So it's not a family wide plan. So if your significant other or your children have their own Apple ID, it will not be covered. It's only for your Apple ID. You have to be signed into it. So if it's a family of 4 and they all have Apple devices, that's going to be $20 a month for up to 3 devices. And then if you want to go for an additional device, it's $5 or $6 a month. So basically, this is helping Apple users to have an opportunity to protect their devices. And, at this point, a simple drop, that's money down the drain. And before, they did not have any plans for this. If you dropped it, you cracked the screen, it was what it was, unless it was under the AppleCare Plus. But now you can say, I can have up to 3 devices. So your phone, watch, tablet, phone, MacBook, iPad, all of that is covered now. So the question that I have is, what do you think of an AppleCare One plan? 1, this is best thing Apple has done. This is the best thing Apple has done. I'm not fooling with Apple. 3, well, this is another money grab. Or 4, if the plan works, this is a good price. 1 through 4, let me know. What do you think of the AppleCare One plan? Let's see. What are the people saying? Revis, what you think about all of this, man?
Well, I am Team Android,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have a dog in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
But,
See, I should have added
shout
that.
out to the Apple people.
Mm-hmm.
If they like it, I love it.
Tech Troublemaker says, I want the watch or ring that does my blood sugar, calories, burn exercises, and heart rate. Okay, well, that could be a Christmas wish list, man. Christmas is right around the corner, Black Friday. Apple Care is a rip. They don't tell you that it's only good for about a year, but they take your money until you stop Apple Care. So this is where the AppleCare One Plan would come into play, and you can get this covered if that makes sense. So now you can now be covered with this plan, and you're paying $20 a month as opposed to your situation of AppleCare Plus, and then once that 1 year is over with, then this can help you there. Apple is doing too much. I'm still trying to figure out how to work an iPhone, says Sister Queen. I love an Android. Yeah, Team Android. See, that's what. Thank y'all for showing some love over here. I got to get these Apple comments off my screen. Phone, wallet, keys, wallets. Oh wait, wrong list. Yep. That's $360 a year for 6 products. Hey, we're going. This is good that we're having this conversation, Tech Troublemaker, because we really need to talk about our streaming services, which is something that we're going to talk about momentarily. All right. Half the cost of the Apple Watch is what this is all about. Says awesome fun things. And this is something that you have to think about. $20 a month for 3 devices. Things are about to be in a pivot. We're about to make a hard pivot, and I've been seeing it, and everybody's trying to get you under subscription, and we got to figure out what's important and what's not important. So let's see. What did the
Well, I got one more thing.
What's that?
You know, my fishing poles, I buy them, and I buy a 2-year warranty on them,
Mm-hmm.
and it cost me like $20 for 2 years, but it don't cover theft or loss.
Mm-hmm.
That is an open invitation for some people to get them another tablet or another iPhone.
So you're saying that if it's stolen or is lost, I'm pretty sure they're going to put you through the, police report. You're going to have to do some type of documentation of how it got lost, but it does cover the AppleCare One Plan does cover loss and theft.
Now, if you just sell it to your buddy, he'll give it to your buddy.
Well,
to your boo.
I think Apple is one of those companies that they can track those devices. So it's not like it's an Android. They can track it. So if you sell it to your buddy and it links back to them, then you're going to be in trouble because now the police are going to go knocking on their door. And then now, you see what I'm saying? Like that's not something that you would probably want to do. You would hope that it's just truly theft or it's truly a situation where you lost it, on the plane or something like that. That I would recommend, or I would hope that it would be that, not something that would be done out of negligence or, you just saying, I'm just trying to scam or scheme. But that's a good question that you put that up there, though.
I mean, geez, the price of these Apple phones now, geez. I can go buy me an $1,800 Apple phone and give that to Tall Boy. Report is stolen, and they're gonna give me another one.
I'm not getting involved with your activity, sir.
Oh, hell no!
I'm not doing it, sir. As soon as this phone breaks, I'm back to Android. Says hit the spot 1006. It's time to cancel everything and start over with what? Right. There you go. See, this is right on time. If Apple did fishing rods, they would change per fish caught in the trading.
They're gonna charge for every fish I catch.
Apple is worse than the CIA. They won't get away with it. So I'm telling you, man, Apple, they have their devices under lock and key. I don't even think they having that type of conversation and blurting it out, you would be the first person that they would say, "Oh, well, Revis said it," and who's in Revis's contacts, and if your name is in their phone, oh yeah, they're not gonna give that person a refund. Apple hardware, Google and Adobe apps. That's the secret sauce for creative peeps. Yep, you're right. You're right. So
one more thing, could you do everybody one favor?
What's that?
Could you explain to them who Stream Elements is?
Okay, so Stream Elements is if you follow the instructions where it says stay up to date. Basically, it's a chat bot, and the chat. Let me put myself on the screen. It's a chat bot to where you can. Where are we at? Where am I at? Yeah, it's a chat bot, and it basically it's every so many comments it lets you know, or it's a reminder to like and subscribe to the show. What is it? Follow us if you would like to make a donation. It's a chat bot, so it's just giving you reminders to just pay attention to the show and support the show however you would like to. And at that moment,
And the reason why I say that,
mhm.
because I noticed that some people get on and say, "Hi, Stream Elements," but Stream Elements is not a person.
Right. Stream Elements is the chat bot, and basically it's just a reminder tool to let you know that hey, follow the show, subscribe to the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, or if you would like to make a donation, I'm pretty sure that's one of the comments that's in there. So you can set it up however you would like to. These are just some of the presets that we set it up for when we do the Lab Tech Show. That makes sense?
It makes sense to me.
He said some people are like, hey, Stream Elements. Look, we're at the
I
midway.
mean, I used to do the same thing when you first started using it. I was always saying, "Hi, Stream Elements," but I noticed somebody said that today, and I just wanted to clarify that Stream Elements is not an actual person.
As an awesome fun thing says, Stream Elements is one of Tall Boy's robots. You're right. It is a robot. Yep. So we got the
If
TB2.
Stream Elements had a face, he would remind you of TB2. He would be scary as hell.
Oh my God. I can't with this guy. All right, guys. This is what you guys said about AppleCare One. Well, this is another money grab. A lot of people feel that way. If the plan works, it's a good price. Makes sense. I like it. Interesting way to put it, as we say. Our call to action time. What's going on, everybody? Come on now. Have you hit that like button? Have you hit the bell button? Have you subscribed to the show? Now, we're family, and I want you to embrace this tech. We got you. It's called the Lab Tech Show. Now, look, we try to break this tech down in a language that you can understand. We want to have a conversation with you. We can respond back to you, and we just want you to join us because we're building something, and it's a family affair, all right? So hit that subscribe button. You cannot walk away tonight and say, I did not understand this technology, because this is going to happen in your neighborhood. Somebody's got an iPhone, somebody's going to ride Uber, and somebody's going to be talking about some streaming services, and we're going to talk all about that tonight on the Lab Tech Show. Sister Queen says, now I know why Stream Elements was not responding. Hey, I'm not laughing at you, Sister Queen. I'm just laughing with you, okay? So, it is a chat bot, okay? It's a robot. Basically, it just lets us know to support the show.
Tall Boy has merch.
Right. Tall Boy's got, you want to do the live read? You want to do the live read?
Unfortunately, I can't. Unless I was live, I wouldn't see it. I have a delay on mine.
He always got an excuse, y'all. He always got an excuse on why he can't do the Tall Boys Got merch play. Man, I can't with you, man. That's messed up. That's messed up, Revis. You should be able to do it. I got you, man. It's okay. All right, guys, we're gonna move forward. Mint Mobile. We were speaking. Shout out to Tech Troublemaker. He was saying that, hey, all of these services are getting you. It's a plan. They want your money, they want your coin, and people are starting to cut back. And Mint Mobile saying, hey, we got a deal for you that might be enticing enough for you to want to jump ship with your current carrier. And what I mean by that is Mint Mobile has their annual plan, and they're saying that they're going to give you 50% off for the first year. Now, you guys know Ryan Reynolds is the gentleman that owns Mint Mobile, and he's doing something really, really big. And he has this plan to where you can pay for your phone service up front. And when you pay for it up front, you don't have to worry about a monthly bill. All right. So now they're saying for new customers, they got an unlimited plan off their annual deal. So right now you can get it for 50% off, which works out to be about $15 a month. But the only problem is you got to pay it up front, and that's $180. So after that first year is over, that price goes up to the regular $30 a month. So you'll be paying $360 for the year. So almost $1 a day. That's not bad, right? $180 for the whole year or $1 a day. Next year, $360. It's a sweet deal for sure, but you got to be straight up about a few things before you commit. All right. So the fine print, we need to discuss this. It has an unlimited plan, but they do have a cap to a certain level. Okay. You get 35 gigs of data. Your speeds might get slower, especially when the network is busy. So if you go to a concert or you're at an event, they may slow you down. All right. And they may slow you down because they're using T-Mobile's networks, and T-Mobile automatically gets priority. Also, your video streams are locked at 480p. So you're not going to be getting 720. Nobody's watching 1080 on their phone. You're watching 720. So if you're watching a video on your phone, you're watching 720. They're going to dumb it down. They're going to lower the video quality to 480. So don't say, oh, I'm getting 4K on my phone. You're not. You're not getting 1080. You might get 1080, but the average person is watching a 720 video and you can't really tell the difference. So what they're saying is they're going to lower the video quality down. So if you're watching an HD movie, it's going to be locked to 480. The coverage, they run on the T-Mobile network, so you'll need to check their coverage map and make sure you have a good signal where you are. Where I stay at is no problem, but you might be in the backwoods or in the country. You might have an issue, okay? Now remember, this deal is for the first year, and the price doubles after that. And that's what the price will be moving forward. So $180 for the time you purchase, and then the year to the date that you purchase, it will be $360 moving forward. And then they're also saying, here's the big kicker, customer support. This is an online only thing, and there's no physical stores that you can walk into and get help. You're dealing with customer service over the phone or online. Mint Mobile also has a special Mint Tech advisors for their 55 and up plan to help with a switch. And they also say, but you still won't have a face-to-face interaction. So if you're in that older crowd and you want to make this deal, they said that they got something for you, okay? Basically, there's just no support unless you're online or over the phone. Now, if you are like me and you like to do any international traveling, basically this plan may not be for you. The unlimited plan does not include free international roaming. You have to buy credit for that, and those costs add up. So if you're a traveler, you might want to factor that into a budget. Ideally, for me, I'm not really worried about it. As long as my phone is unlocked, I'm going to use a SIM card over there, and I'm going to use my social media apps to be able to communicate with my people here in the States. But everybody does not have WhatsApp in the United States. So there's some people that like to do text messages back and forth, right? The unlimited plan is your only option. Mint Mobile has other plans that might be a better fit depending on how much data you actually use. Their other plans aren't capped on video streaming, and the mobile hotspot data is a little bit more flexible. If you don't use a ton of data, you could save even more money with a different plan and still get better perks for things like streaming. The unlimited plan is a good deal, but it's not the only one in the shop, okay? Now, the mobile hotspot that we were just talking about, you get 10 gigs of high-speed data for your mobile hotspot. And if you hit that limit, they're saying that they're going to drop the deal or drop those speeds down. So you know, if you like to connect your tablet, if you like to connect, another device to your phone and stream off of that second device off of your phone, then, once you hit that 10 gig data, you might run into an issue. Okay. Streaming quality, 480p, and that's just standard definition. So don't be expecting everything to be, that high definition, shall we say. Taxes and fees, the price you see isn't the final price. Just like anything else, you got to pay taxes and fees on top of that. So the $15 a month price look is a good look, but the actual cost is a little higher, but make sure you factor that in before you commit. All right. So the question that I have for you before Revis gives us his comments is, do you think Mint Mobile has something? 1, it only makes sense. 2, I wish other companies would consider this option. 3, they're making a play to be a major player. Or 4, they're making me consider making the switch. 1 through 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Revis?
I think it's a good deal. Um, I know people that could actually use it. Phone is off every month because they forget to pay, but it is also prepaid, so they can't forget if they pay it for a whole year. And I'm pretty sure that before that year is up, they're going to try to get you to go ahead and subscribe for the next year. So you have a whole year to save up for it. So
a
it's
dollar
good
a day.
idea.
But Revis, $1 a day. I mean, 365, you can have 5 days off. $1 a day, and you can have this plan if that makes sense. So, I mean, 360 is not bad compared to, like, right now, I'm paying $123 a month for my T-Mobile bill. So that's, now keep in mind, you are on the T-Mobile network, but you're using, I don't know the correct terminology, but I think it's a MNVO. I don't want to say it and then I don't really, but basically you're using a secondary line. So basically T-Mobile is renting out their networks to Mint Mobile. And so T-Mobile customers get high priority. So that's why when I say when you go to concerts or you go to events and there's high usage, then you're probably going to be second priority. It's not to say that you can't not make phone calls, but if you need to use data, you're going to probably be lowered. That's kind of what that means. So just be mindful of that. But if you're not going to concerts or if you're not in a crowded, congested area, you're not going to have that problem. So just keep that part in mind. Let me see. What? Everyone doesn't have WhatsApp. Sounds interesting, says Sister Queen. I think it's a good deal. Once I have an issue with T-Mobile, I'm out, and I am gonna make that switch over there to Mint Mobile. That is my second primary option. I have 2 cell phones. Might be worth it for one of my phones, says Shirley P. Makes sense. Makes sense. Can be intriguing, says Shirley P. So yeah, I think we may have something. We may have found another player. I will try this out whenever that time comes for my current service to end. I will be making that switch just to say, is this good? Is it not good? And we can go from there. So you guys said, I wish other companies would consider this option. Unfortunately, a lot of these companies, they're all about the bag. They're all about, hey, I want my money, run me my check. And as long as that check clears every month, I'm happy. That's what it is.
Right. And Shirley P, I used to carry 2 phones also. I don't anymore. Really can't afford both of them. And when I went to CS and they gave me the handy, I didn't need that other phone no more.
This guy right here. This guy right here. All right, guys, we got, oh my God, what this man said, the handy. Look, we got to talk about the brands real quick, y'all. What's going on, everybody? It is the brands. Come on, check us out. LabTechShow.com, YourLiveProduction.com, and Tallboy.us. This is what we do. These are the brands that Tallboy's been working on. Don't forget, the show is on YouTube Podcasts and Spotify, and we're also on Roku and Amazon Fire at TBE Media. If you would like to support the show in any way, you can by going over to Cash App or PayPal and scan that QR code or type in that name right there. And as always, think big, think tall, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. And think tall boy because he said so and he is doing it. Now look, I keep telling y'all, we got merch, y'all. And TBJ is going to break it down.
What's going on, everybody? TBJ in the building. What's up? We got merch, y'all. We got merch. Look, why don't you go on over here to shop.tallboy.us, or if you're on your phone, you can pull up this QR code and scan it on the camera app, and it'll take you right there. So shop.tallboy.us. Look, we got all products. We got everything from bags to t-shirts, hats, glassware, and back to school is coming. So why don't you get something for them children? We got something for them too. Now look, Tallboy's favorite phrase is he don't have the bandwidth to deal with this. And he also, stay in your lane. That's his other one. But, we go up to like a 5X, ladies. Come on. 5X, fellas. Come on. We got you. Got multiple colors. Everything. Okay, so come on over here to shop.tallboy.us. Come on now. We got you. We got you. So, you might need a tumbler for your coffee. We got t-shirts with word of the day. That could be a great conversation starter, ladies. Support the merch. And as always, if you do buy some, send Tallboy an image of you using it, you wearing it, or you rocking it, and we got you. So shop.tallboy.us, click on this QR code, or once you go to the website, click on all products, all right? So I look forward to seeing some of those pictures come through, and as we gear back up for them kids to go back to school, and we start pivoting for the end of the year, hopefully we see you in some merch. All right, gotta go, y'all. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Well, speaking of merch, shout out to Awesome Fun Things. He purchased some merch, and he actually aired it on his show the other day. And I would just want to say thank you so much for doing that. Awesome Fun Things. There's some images of him right there in his studio that he'll be live on this Friday at 8:15 at Awesome Fun Things. All right. So he had the Lab Tech Show merch. And look, I tapped into the show. I didn't know that he received it. And I was watching the show and I commented, and he put the comment right there on the screen. That looks good in your hand. So thank you so much for making that purchase and making it happen. Awesome Fun Things. Hopefully you enjoy that coffee mug, the Lab Tech Show. And actually, Revis, we are going to be sponsoring one of the giveaways where we're going to be giving away Don't Forget the Honk the Horn merch, Revis, for the show. So I'm just letting you know that we will be making
for Friday at 8:15.
Friday at 8:15. Yes, sir. We are going to be giving away the coveted Don't Forget the Honk the Horn merch. The Revis.
I am going to have my alarm set so I could be on there.
Okay, there you
and
go.
Aisha is right here with me, and she's going to be on there too.
Okay, there you go. So there you go. That's the Don't Forget the Honk the Horn merch. This is what we're going to be giving out. And yeah, TBJ is sleeping right now. See, he go to work and then he just quit on me. Let's see how sorry he is. But yeah, this
Word
is
of the day.
Yeah, don't forget to honk the word. Yeah, don't forget to honk the horn. See, you got me saying don't forget to honk the word. Don't forget to honk the horn. So look, on the merch or on the mug, you get two sides. Look, two sides. You got the word of the day logo with the states, and then you also got the truck. So yeah, we're gonna be giving that away on his 1000th episode, 8:15 Friday morning. Okay, so he's got some other great prizes that he's gonna be giving away, but I got you. So just letting you know. That's a good looking mug. Yeah, yes, sir. Shop.tallboy. Yes, he says, got one more article. And so, Shirley, the link to the article is already in the description. You can just click the link. All the articles that we're talking about tonight, and in every show, we always make sure that there's articles. So if you ever want to go back, we make sure that the articles are in the description so you can click on them. You can read up on it yourself. And if you want to find out more information, you can go from there. Okay. So, yeah, I think TBJ was a little logy.
Right.
Did I get it right?
You got it right.
I got it right. All right, look, we're towards the end of the show, and it's time to talk one more article, guys. And this is the summer. Kids are about to go back to school in a couple of weeks, and we need to be mindful of some things, okay? And maybe this might be the time to start having an honest conversation with yourself, with your mate, with your kids, and ask yourself, what are we really putting out and what are we really spending and do we need it? And even though this article is talking about streaming, I want you to think about all of the money that's going out when it comes to reoccurring services. All right. So just think about that portion of it. Okay. So the article is right here, and it's basically saying you need to cancel all of your streaming subscriptions. All right. You should cancel them all. And then let's figure out, what do we really, really need? Okay, so that's basically what we're going to discuss. And basically, it's all about hitting the reset button on that streaming game. And we got a bunch of subscriptions, and we're not even using them, or we may use them sparingly. And I know we as Americans, we like to know that we have access to what we want. Now, the one thing that Hit the Spot 1006 says, Atlanta will give you any and everything that you want. America will give you any and everything that you want. You just got to be able to maintain it. Point blank, period. All right. And that's a lot of money going down the drain. And the smart move is to just cancel everything and then build your lineup back up with a purpose. And it's all about being flexible. All right. So don't be afraid to cancel the subscriptions and resubscribe. You might even get a new customer deal. And it's time to stop bleeding cash on platforms that we're barely using. And let's get that entertainment budget in check. And it's not just entertainment. Think about all the other things that we're just wasting our money on. I'm not saying that I waste my money on my dash cam, but it pains me to see on the 2nd of every month, $10.99 just comes out of my account for my dash cam. But if I get into a car accident, I know I got that footage. But I've been having problems with that dash cam. So I'm sitting there like, do I really need this dash cam? So $10.99 a month, that's $11 times 12. That's what I'm giving away every year. Think about, I didn't mention this, but Peacock just went up $3 more. Now the question is the programming even worth it? They just went up this week, $3. So instead of it being $11 a month, it's now $14 a month. That's a lot of money just to say there's nothing on TV. And when the new program comes out, then we can watch it because we can just turn on our TV and we got it. Well, there's nothing wrong. You're not locked into a contract. Remember, when we signed up for cable, we were locked in and we were just paying that money. And now it was like, hey, we can get these. We can cut the cord and we can get these subscriptions. And at the time, the deals were good. But now every year they keep going up, and it's almost like clockwork. Every year, somebody's saying I'm going up in pricing. So let's look at, are we using Netflix on a regular basis? Maybe we can just cut it out for 2 months and say, that's how much is Netflix a month? $19.99 a month, $14.99 a month. Maybe that's $30 or $40 that you just saved. I've also recommended in past, when that show comes out, maybe you can just binge watch for the month and then you can cancel because there's nothing else on. I'm literally watching on TV and literally clicking on my remote saying, there's nothing on. There's nothing on. There's nothing on. And I'm paying for this every month. Now, I do watch Good Morning America every morning. I do watch my Sports Center. So, of course, YouTube TV is something I'm going to keep. But do I really need HBO Max? There's nothing on. So, take an inventory of your life. Ask yourself, as we're about to go into the back to school time, that could be some money that we could really be saving. And I'm not telling you to not go back to the companies, but Black Friday is normally when they have those sales. So if you're locked into a yearly deal, that's great. There's no issues with that. Get that second email, hint, hint, and then when that Black Friday deal comes, then you log in, you make that purchase and you're locked in for a whole year. Now, but if you're paying on a monthly basis, ask yourself, what else can I cut out? Are you locked into a contract? Try to stay away from companies like Adobe where they get you, and when you get ready to cancel, there's a cancellation fee. I got caught up like that. I'm caught in a situation where there's a cancellation fee. I don't want to pay this cancellation fee, so I might as well just go ahead and keep it and make it work for me, right? So neither here nor there. We're having this conversation. We're going into the second half of the year, and that might be $30 or $40 that could go towards something else. That could go to something nice for yourself. That can go to Tech Troublemaker's iPad or tablet that he said that he wanted. He may not need Paramount. He may not need Hulu or whatever other service that it may be. There's no penalty for canceling for 1 month. Now, I'm not telling you that if your favorite show is on, you cancel. You watch the shows, but as soon as the shows are up, you get what I'm saying. So let's make that work. What'd you say?
Cut the cord.
Yeah. So I think that we as Americans, we are accustomed to having what we want when we want. And these companies are banking on us to keep, they got us on auto pay. And they just keep cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what they keep doing to us. So my thing is, let's be smart. Let's be strategic. Maybe take a weekend and say, what am I paying out? Just go look at your credit card statement and say, what am I paying out every month? You might be surprised and say, I did not know. See when that date is and say, ask yourself, do you need it? I'm going to also speak on this. I was watching an interview the other day with the CEO of Perplexity. We were just talking about their browser called Comet. I'm not telling you to go get Perplexity. I'm not telling you to go get Comet. But I was listening to him, and he was saying that a question was posed to him. What do you think about the people who cannot afford to pay for AI? And his response was, and I'm paraphrasing what he's saying because he said two things. The first thing was, I'm not trying to be number two. I'm trying to be number one. If I build on top of Google's products, I will never win. Google will always win if I build onto their products. So I'm trying to create my own thing. He also said, if people stop watching Netflix and watching these streaming services, he said this in his interview. He said, then we could learn AI and we can prioritize. If we prioritize where we put our money, then you can learn AI if that's something that you want to. They're offering it all over the internet. They're offering it on YouTube. They're offering it, at the libraries. So you can now get my subscription at $19.99 a month instead of you paying $19.99 for Netflix. I'm not telling you to cancel Netflix for AI, but if you want to grow in your business and your brand, this might be the opportunity to say, I don't want to get left behind. Maybe I cancel one of these subscriptions for 2 months and I come over here for 2 months and just see how that works itself out. So I'm just sharing with you. I'm not preaching at you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying we're paying out and you can have whatever you want. But why are you wasting money? It does not make sense. That could be money that you could be putting in a savings. That could be something going towards a major purchase that you need. That could be going towards a gift to a family member. But we have to really think about this, and we are not having those honest conversations. And that's what this show is all about. We're here to have an honest conversation. So I'm going to land my plane there. Question that I have for you is, what are your thoughts on cutting the cord? 1, I needed to have this conversation. 2, I'm happy with what I have. 3, the options discussed make sense. 4, I don't understand why the prices keep rising. 1 through 4. Let me know in the comments what you think. Revis, your thoughts?
I think it's a good idea. But if you guys really don't understand that, I'm going to post a link down there, and you can subscribe to me for 30 days for $19.99. And after 30 days, it go up to $249. And after 1 year, it goes up to $500. And if that right there don't get you to cut the cord, we're going to double that the next year.
So when they subscribe to you, Revis, what are they getting?
Oh, nothing. They're not going to get nothing.
Oh, they're just giving you money.
They're just giving me money. You're just going to subscribe to me and give me money. And then we're gonna raise the price on you in 30 days. Because that's what you're doing when you subscribe to something and you don't watch it. You're just giving them money for nothing. And after 30 days, if you don't cancel, you'll pay the regular price. And then they'll go up on you every year, like Apple. And there it is. That
Okay.
makes sense, don't it?
Shirley P says,
Subscribe to something.
I do my streaming a la carte. I follow Tennis ESPN Plus, and when it's over, goodbye ESPN. And that's what I'm saying.
That's smart.
That is smart. Like, you winning, twin. You winning, Shirley. We don't do that. I'm guilty. Revis don't pay. He don't watch TV, so he's good. But I'm guilty as charged. I pay every month, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking for deals, and when I find them, I share them with you guys. Ancestry is a big wallet buster. And I'm not just talking about streaming services. I'm talking about services like this, whatever. I'm just saying any service. Just think about what comes out of your wallet every month. And you ask yourself, do I really need it? If I cancel for 3 months, 90 days, do I really need it? That's all I'm saying. Do I really need it? So that's all I'm saying. It's no preach, because I'm preaching to myself when I say this. You guys are saying the options discussed make sense. I'm telling you, look, we're going into the middle of the year, and because we're going into the middle of the year, towards the end of the year, let's just see what can we save. I'm not telling you, if you watch Netflix every month on a regular basis, don't cut that out. But I'm pretty sure you're paying for something else that you're probably not using. It could be Apple Plus. It could be Hulu. It could be whatever. Maybe you have Amazon. Have you ordered anything on Amazon recently? But just knowing that the convenience is there when you need it. That's the part right there. And every month I keep seeing certain things that keep coming out, and I keep saying to myself, do I really need that this month? And that's probably the most irking thing, when you see that thing hit that account and you like, man, I meant to cancel that. So just something to think about. That's it. $25 a month. You forget after researching, you still got to pay out of. But yeah, that's ancestry.com that she's talking about. 25. So my thing is, get all the data that you know that you need for ancestry.com or whatever you need. You got 30 days to lock in. 60 days tops to lock in. And after that, that's it. You know what you could be doing with it. Look, right now, I use an editing service, and I need to re-up it. Now, this is something that I use. It's $25 a month if you pay annually. If you don't pay annually, it's $45 a month. Y'all can support over here at the Lab Tech Show so these shows can get edited a lot better. Come on, help me, help you. So I could use that $25 a month. Come on, help me. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, let's just be honest with ourselves. And I hope that this conversation is the conversation that is needed. Do some self-reflection, have that conversation with family, and say, look, we're going to cancel this for a little while. Let's just see how it goes. You're not watching Disney. You're not watching Hulu. We're not using Amazon. We're not using this service. And let's just see how it goes for 90 days. And that's pretty much it. As a brief recap,
I never
go ahead.
I never understood the ancestry thing. You know, I feel like if I want to know about ancestry, you go to a family reunion. You know, I meet a girl, we get involved, we have a baby, we go to the family reunion. They say, you know, that's your cousin, right? Hey, okay, now I know. Hey, now I know my family. And it don't cost me nothing to find that out.
But you got to go to the family reunion, Revis. And some people want to know their bloodline. So they may want to say, I have a little Indian in me. I have a little, African in me from this country, or I have a little Italian in me from this region, or something like that. But what happens is they're paying for that, right? And once they're paying for that, they forget, or they don't follow up with certain people. They're waiting for people to respond back. And then it starts to become a recurring bill. That's where that problem comes into play.
Oh, yeah, they take their time. And as long as they take their time, they can get that $25 a month.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. As a brief recap, guys, this is what we discussed. Apple warranty, AppleCare Plus rolls out today, launching tomorrow, 7/24. Up to 3 devices. And any device after 3 devices, it will be $5.99 a month. That could be any 3 devices, lost, stolen, or damaged. It cannot be anything over 4 years old. If you have headphones, it cannot be under 1 year. So hopefully, if you have an Apple device and you want to have an Apple warranty, instead of Apple Plus, you get the Apple Care. Am I saying that right? Is it Apple Care or is it Apple? What was it called again? It was called. I should know this.
AppleCare, right? Yes.
Yeah, Apple Care. Yeah, get Apple Care. That's their new warranty. Uber's new rollout. Women, you can go into the settings and you can select the women driver or women riders only. Is rolling out in San Francisco, LA, and Detroit first. And if it goes well, they'll start to launch it in other cities. Mint Mobile, they have a deal. You have a few weeks to jump on the Mint Mobile deal where the first year is 50% off. So that's $15 a month, which is $180. And then after that, it's $360 moving forward. And then we talked about evaluating streaming services. Have an honest conversation with yourself. How much are you really spending? Is it worth it? Can you save a couple dollars here or there? And Revis and TBJ discussed Logie. Revis said he was a little sluggish or a little Logie in his truck and ended trading and hit the spot 1006, said he was Logie with his response. So that's really the recap of the evening. So that's pretty much it, guys. I definitely thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. As always, our goal is to simplify tech. We had a conversation about it. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We do have our Lab Tech Show commercial. It might be time to create another one, Revis, but this is our Lab Tech Show commercial.
I'm saving his life so he can embrace tech.
Woo, look, AI ain't got nothing on my next move. I'm out.
Automation coming? Bet. Watch me make my next big play, straight up.
She held me down, so I put a ring on it and built a whole tech thing for the beach crew. They was laughing then, but I leveled all the way up from the bottom to the top floor, for real.
I stayed in my lane, owned it, and now look. Told you I was gonna do it. We locked in with the Lab Tech Show Wednesday at 8. Question is, are you in or out?
Revis, I'm going to let you do your promo live on Conversations. So there's no video, there's no nothing once you hear the music go. Tomorrow, if you guys are free, 7 o'clock, Revis has something that he would like to say. So, Revis, without further ado, drop it for him.
Hey everybody, this is Revis. Join me in TBJ.
I'm sorry. I'm too loud. I'm sorry, Revis. One more time. Revis, let me get you on the screen, Revis. Where'd it go? Where's Revis? Revis got this nice beat in the background. What y'all think of this song right here? This is the official song for Conversations, y'all. So give me 1 second. Let me get Revis taken care of. All right, here we go, Revis. 3, 2, and 1. You're hot, Revis.
Oh, okay. Hey everybody, join me and TBJ tomorrow night with Conversation. Hey, our topic tomorrow is family or is parental guidance. We're at 7 p.m. on the Lab Tech Show. That's the 7 p.m. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hey, be there. It's very engaging, very understanding. Come over and see us. We'll see you tomorrow night, and thank you for joining us tonight.
That's what it is, guys. Look, it is another edition of the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget tomorrow, Conversations. Friday, awesome fun things for his 1000th show. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this evening. And that's it. We're just talking tech in a fun way. The Lab Tech Show, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all enjoy y'all's night.
You already know. Tall boy.
It's the end of July. We're walking into August. Oh my God. Are y'all ready?